Happy Monday! It's Malia B. from the Photographer's Element, instructor for the Newborn Beginnings and Newborn Flare courses. Today's Mastery Monday video is super special because this is one of my favorite tools in Photoshop that I use almost with all of my newborn sessions, especially in my post-processing. If you have tried and tried to get your wrapped pose perfectly smooth at the end, you've tugged, you've pulled, you've done everything and nothing has worked, I totally have the answer for you to solve any of those problems. It's called Liquify, and I'll be modeling today the process in using the Liquify tool in Photoshop CS5. So whatever program that you're using, whichever Photoshop you're using, go ahead and you can follow along while I show you. Even though our goal is to get the best straight out of camera shots, that is why we have Photoshop to help us with just some of those things that we just can't get in camera, and we need a little extra Photoshop magic to help. Here's a little girl. She's straight out of camera. This is my wrap shot, and the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to duplicate my background. So I'm going to take my background and duplicate it. Then what I want to do is go up to Filter, and I'm going to click on Liquify, and then that is going to bring up a new screen. In the new screen, you see my little circle here, and that's going to be my brush size. And I want to go ahead and make my brush size bigger. So as big as it can go, really, because I want it to almost fill her whole entire body here. See, it's really big for her bum. So that's almost the perfect size. So all you do is you click on your brush, and you can bring in the wrap and just kind of mold it in. I know when I learned this trick, I hope I hear some of you go, oh my gosh, because when I learned the Liquify trick, it saved me a lot of time doing the wrapped pose, thinking, oh my gosh, I don't have to do it perfectly, because there's just this little trick of liquefying and moving over her wrap here. You can also use the warp tool, but I just like liquefy a lot. The downfall of liquefy, or something to watch out for, is notice how my posing fabric is textured, but there's not lines in it. So if there was diagonal lines in it, you would just have to be really careful, because you would be able to tell if you liquefied something. The lines, see if I did it here, see that you could tell it would look really weird. So just something to keep in mind. Liquify a little goes a long way, you know, just like anything else in editing. So a little bit goes a long way, and that's just a tip for your wrapped pose. So I click OK, and then it'll bring me back. There you go. So you can see there is the after liquefy, and there was the before. After, before. So just a little tip. I hope that helps you guys to not get too crazy about your wrapping, especially on the bottom part on the feet where sometimes it can stick out. And I hope for those of you who do have Liquify, you can use it. And last but not least, I just flatten my layers, and I'm done. So just like any tool in Photoshop, it's used at your discretion. Again, the Liquify tool isn't going to be for everyone. So I love to use it just on my wrap poses. Sometimes I even use it not just on the wraps, but I can puff out the baby's cheeks if they're a little smushed on the posing fabric, or sometimes babies come out with cone heads due to delivery, and I can go ahead and liquefy their heads just to make them more smooth and round. So use your Liquify tool, have some fun with it, and I hope this Mastery Monday video tip helped in any of your newborn photography in post-processing. Have an amazing day, everyone.